Hello everyone, myself Alok Kumar. I am assistant professor in Government College of Engineering Dharmapuri. Okay, so here we will see next topic of 5th unit in compiler design. So that is, in previous lecture we have seen machine independent code optimization. So here based on that one we will see one example. So see here, let suppose we are having some code like this manner: a equals to x ki power 2, b equals to 3, c equals to x, d equals to c into c, e equals to b into 2, f equals to a plus d, and last e into f. So we can see here this one copy propagation and constant propagation we can use. Here this one is constant propagation, this one is copy propagation. Okay, so we can replace this one like this manner. A b we can write here 3, and in place of c we can write xx. So you can see d equals to x into x, and here 3 into 2. Okay, after that this one is constant folding we can apply here. So 3 into 2 directly we can write 6. Okay, after that this one, so here this one is having more strength, this power operator, exponent operator. Okay, so this one we can replace with x ki power 2, we can write x into x also. So we have reduced the strength of this operator. So like this manner, x into x. So just see, this one is common sub expression elimination technique we can use here. So in place of this x into x we can write a. So we have written a. Okay, after this one, after this we are getting this one, and we can apply here again copy propagation and constant propagation, because here this one is constant propagation, this copy propagation, and this one is constant propagation we can apply. So directly we can write here this one a plus a in place of b. Okay, and 6 into f we can write. So this code optimized we will get. Okay, so like this manner, this code we can optimize like this manner. Okay, now we will see some loop optimization technique that also comes in machine independent code optimization. So just to see here, loop optimization is a machine independent optimization. Like here we can see code motion, loop unrolling, loop jamming. Okay, so here one technique, this one is code motion. So here just see, if a statement or an expression does not change during loop and has no externally visible side effect, can move before loop. Okay, suppose we are having one example like this manner: identify invariant expression. So just to see here, in this what we can do. So just see here, this code x into y, there this one we can compute this one outside of the loop also, because this one is not dependent on this loop. Okay, so we can write this one c equals to x into y and xy, and we can replace this one with c. Okay, so like this manner, this one is code motion, this one is code motion, and this one comes in under loop optimization technique, and this one is also machine independent code optimization. Next technique, that is loop unrolling, we will see. So in loop unrolling is a loop transformation technique that helps to optimize the execution of a program. Okay, so what we do basically here, we remove or reduce iteration. Okay, just see here, this loop we will be executed 100 times. Okay, so in place of this one, suppose we want to iterate this one less than that one, so because we can save the running time. Okay, it will take more time, running time, execution time. So here this loop will execute 20 times only. Just we have to replace, we have to change in that loop. Okay, suppose this one is delete x, so delete x plus 1, x plus 2, x plus 3. This delete function we have to call here, we are calling 5 times, and just here whatever parameter we are passing here, x plus 1, x plus 2, x plus 3, x plus 4, like that we have to pass, and here x equals to x plus 5 we have to do. Means each time 5 increment we are doing. Okay, so like this manner, this loop will be executed 20 times only. Okay, so this one is loop unrolling, loop optimization technique. Okay, so next one, that is we will see loop jamming, or this one we will say as loop fusion also. Okay, so loop jamming is the combination of 2 or more loops in a single loop. Suppose here, just see this example here, what we will do, it reduces the time taken to compile the many number of loops. Just see here, this code we are, for this one we are executing this one 100 times, for this code we are executing 100 times. So we can do this one in same loop also, single loop also. So like this manner we are doing. So this one we can say here, this loop fusion we are doing, loop jamming. Okay, within single loop we are executing both code, because here both line is dependent on one variable, here I, here. So like this manner we can do. Okay, so now next topic we will see, that is peephole optimization. So just to see here, this technique comes under machine dependent optimization. Okay, so this one here, just to see, a simple effective technique for improving the target code is peephole optimization. So what is peephole? What is the meaning? Peephole means a small window or a small frame or a small code of a small instruction, like we can say. Okay, the peephole is a small moving window on the target program, a method for trying to improve the performance of the target program by examining a short sequence of target instruction called the peephole and replacing these instructions by a shorter or faster sequence. Okay, the objective of peephole optimization is to improve performance, to reduce memory footprints, to reduce code size. Okay, these are the objective of this peephole optimization. So next we will see here first technique in peephole optimization, that is remove redundant code. Okay, suppose here some code is coming more time. Okay, so we can remove that redundant code, we can remove. Okay, and based on that we can improve the code. And this peephole optimization, this one is machine dependent optimization. This works on machine code. Okay, the code that is generated after the target code, after that is generated by the code generation phase. So this one is machine code. So this one, suppose the expression is there, and here we are writing this one machine code. This one we have to optimize. Just to see here, this B value we are keeping in R0 register, C value we are keeping in R0 register. Okay, this B value we are keeping in R0 register, and B value we are adding, this C value we are adding with that R0. Okay, so this value we are keeping in A register, we have kept in move R0 comma A. After that, this again in next line, this R0 A value we are keeping in R0. So this one again we are doing. So this one no need to do, just whatever result came here directly we can add in that E, we can add. Okay, so here we have added that one. So this line we have skipped or escaped. Okay, so like this manner we are optimizing this code. Okay, so this one is we are removing the redundant code that is not needed. Okay, so like this manner we are improving the code. So next technique in this we will see, that is combine operation. So here suppose 2-3 lines are there, 2-3 lines of machine codes are there, and we can optimize code. Like how we will optimize? So we can combine that one. So just to see here, some instructions are there. So like this, before combining that code, we will see some instruction. LOC C, suppose this one is load constant C, load LOVA, this one is load variable A, load double variable A, store variable A, increment variable A, add, MUL means multiply, shift left means bitwise shift left. Suppose here 3 instructions are there, 1, 2, 3 in that code. Okay, load constant A, load constant B, add. So directly we can write load constant A plus B. Okay, so whatever sum, load constant 1, add. So here meaning of this one is increment. Okay, increment by 1. So load variable A, increment store variable A. So meaning of this, directly we can write increment variable A. Load constant 2, multiply. So this one is, we can do this one by shift left also. Suppose we are multiplying some constant with 2. So at the time if we are doing shift left with 1, so that also works same. Okay, load constant 0, add. So this one is nothing we are doing here. Okay, because 0 if you are adding in someone, then it's mean nothing. Load variable A, load variable A plus 1. So this one, in place of this one we can write load variable A. Load variable A, load variable A. So again duplicate. So load variable A, duplicate, DUP we can write. Okay, suppose we are having this code, a load variable A, load tent 1 add store variable a. So we can write in place of this one like this manner: load variable a, increment store variable a. And this one also we can optimize like increment variable a. So this one is the code optimization, p-pool code optimization of a equals to a plus 1. Suppose this code is there, then we can optimize like this manner. Okay, so based on this one, we will see another technique in next lecture. Thank you.